Have you ever been in a situation where you just want a recruiter or a company to totally stop talking to you because they did something you really did not like? Find out what to say on this edition of Say This, Not That. If you are in a situation right now where you want to end a relationship with a recruiter or a company and you just don't know how to do it, I am going to help you out right now because I have been there too and I know how awkward that can feel. So first, what not to say. Don't say everything on Facebook or social media where you're venting to the world. And also, my opinion, don't say nothing where you just ghost the company and then every time their number comes up on the phone, you're just like feeling awkward and denying. You want to have that conversation. So the question is, how do you have the conversation? I'm going to say something first that sometimes people are surprised at because I was when I first started learning this industry. And I don't know if recruiters are going to want me to say this, but it's the truth. Recruiters don't really always know what they're doing. You have to think about it. It's a job. There's lots of recruiters who are brand new to recruitment and they didn't get the best training perhaps. Or there's recruiters who just aren't with a company that trains them well, or recruiters that didn't learn certain nuances. I always thought recruiters just knew everything, and if they did something wrong, it was probably intentional. And the more I started doing stuff with Nomadicare and getting to know recruiters, the more I realized, oh man, a lot of things are up to us as the travelers to express to them in a way that they can learn so they can be better for the next traveler. It doesn't always mean we have to keep working with them, but I feel very strongly that it is important for us as the empowered travelers to learn how to say things kindly and professionally, but also with boundaries and direct so people can learn what they're doing wrong. When we ghost them, it kind of makes us look bad, like we just don't know how to communicate. But when we say it directly, they can learn something or not, but we hope that they can become better for future travelers who don't know what they're getting into. So what you should say is, in an email, so you can write it out really nicely, hey, thank you for the time that we spent together. I do want to express something that bothered me while we were working together. Express what it is in a kind way. You can even link articles or different stuff that you know can back up your position because you can come from the assumption that the recruiter doesn't know what they're doing. Just come from that assumption. But then the last paragraph of that email, make it very clear with your boundaries. This email is me asking to come off of your call list. I do not want to work with you anymore, and I do wish you the best. And then your name. So it's kind, it teaches, and then it has boundaries. And then if they don't respect it and they keep writing you, you can forward that email on to upper management. So not only will upper management know the person is still bothering you when you ask them not to, they know what you asked the recruiter not to do. That is a very professional way to do it. And the travelers that go and vent it on Facebook and other places, it actually reflects worse on us than the company. And that is how you break up with a recruiter.